So if we don't work to reform the world's wickedness will destroy all the good that we try to do. You agree with me? All right. So when I was in physics, I learned about a lever. And if you put a weight on this lever, and that's 150 pounds, and you put a weight on this side, and it's 50 pounds, you can't put the center of gravity there, because if you do, this will go this way. Is that right? Right. Because this outweighs this. That's right. You got the picture?
Yes, sir.
So the fulcrum, which this is called, if you want to balance the lever, you got to move it more towards here. And if you take a ratio, this is to this, as this is to this, you find out exactly where the fulcrum should be put so that there's perfect balance. Well, I didn't have no mathematics. I just went to work. And I found that in giving life to our people, it compensated. My soul was satisfied because I was doing what I was born to do. I'm inclined 23 degrees, 30 minutes to the plane of the orbit of sacrifice of my life. So just like it pleases some of you to fight, it pleases me to live and die for black people. That's my thing. I don't deserve no credit, just like you don't deserve no credit if you're born to play the piano and you do it well, then go on and do your thing. But my thing is living and dying for black people. That's my thing. That's what I'm born into the world to do, and that's what I shall do. And there is none, nothing, and no one that can take me away from that commitment. That's clear. So God put the fulcrum there. And God supplied the balance because I didn't. And so my family, my wife, and my children are still with me, bruised, bent, but loving that man because they know he wasn't out there drinking and partying. He wasn't out there gambling and throwing away his money. He was dealing for black people. But now that I'm sensitive to balance, I must struggle to put more balance in my life. And you know how you get balance? When you make God first in your life. Not your girlfriend, not your boyfriend, not your husband, not your husband, not your husband, not your wife, but Almighty God, Allah. That's my concluding point. If you can call on your girlfriend and feel good about loving her, and call on your boyfriend and feel good about loving him, and call him all times of the day and night because you just want to talk to him and be close to him, and that boyfriend didn't give you the inclination. That boyfriend or girlfriend, that husband, that wife, that mother, that father, that friend, that teacher, they were not with you in the womb when you were being formed. Even though your mother was the vessel through which you were brought, she didn't even know she was pregnant with you until time made her see it. But there was a powerful God in the womb forming you, and it didn't have no help. Look at this now. When you come forth out of your mother's womb, and I came forward, it wasn't my girlfriend there. It wasn't my wife there. My son wasn't there, and you weren't there. But a powerful God, a beneficent God, put milk in my mother's breast for me. And I went to that breast, And I didn't find it empty. And a bond grew between me and my mother through her breast and my coming there regularly to feed. She was bonded to me and I to her, like your baby is bonded to you and you to your baby through the act of breastfeeding. You all ought to do that. And take your baby off this damn formula, this white man, and put him on the formula that God gives you. Yeah, stop making excuses. Well, I work. Squeeze it in a bottle till you get home. Oh, nigga, stay off of me. Leave me alone. I'm doing what I want to do. One of these days, I want to teach you, if you allow me to, why there's more value in your breast than in all the cows that God made and all the chemical formulas. Even if you're a sick mother, your milk is better for your baby than the most sanitary cow's milk that they can find. You kicking the calf away from the cow so you can put your baby that ain't no animal on a damn animal so you think you can have pretty form? Woman, you a crazy woman. You're losing your form by not following nature. You're carrying all these damn diseases, female disorders, because you violate nature. And you die young because you violate nature. You die young physically, but you die from the ovary point of view where you can't have no more babies. Because you're killing yourself following this white man who is death itself. His wicked way of civilization. When I and you were able to grow, we went to the tree and we saw an orange on the tree. You living in the South or in the Caribbean, in your yard there were grapes and pomegranates and avocados and oranges and lemon and lime. A beneficent God feeding you. And a beneficent God created a need in you and then created a man to fulfill that need and a woman to fulfill your need and mine. And then we take what he created and put that above the creator. That's why there ain't no balance. You don't pray. We don't pray enough. You call him 5 times a day, but you can't call on God till you get in trouble. That's why there's no balance in your life, because God is not real until you get in trouble. Then we know how to call him and make our prayers sincere. We got to turn this around. If you really want balance, come back to God. If you really want balance, make God number one, because whether you know it or not, you were born into this world inclined toward him first. Since he was with you first in the womb. And when you came out of the womb, you didn't say mama. You look at the baby when it cries, it goes like this. Ah, you see the tongue go up, and come back down. It's saying Allah. That's the first one you call on. Then later they learn mama and daddy. But the cry, watch the tongue. You say Allah, Allah. Oh, you watch the baby and he cries. In everything there's a sign. Allah is the proper name of God, not God. God only means force and power. There are many gods. Who is the God that created the heavens and the earth? His proper name is Allah. And if you call on him by his name, you will be saved. You got 1 billion black people on this earth, white, red, yellow.